Hello YouTubers, this is Whale Hater. We're doing another packet tracer. This is packet tracer 5227 of the CCNA course number 2. And we're going to do port security today. So first things first, we're going to be accessing the command line for S1 and enabling port security on Ethernet ports 1 and 2. So let's get in there and do that. Enable. Let's get into the global configuration mode. Okay, now down here on step number E, it gives you a hint. The range is a keyword that we're going to be using here. And what we do is we're going to say interface range, and this is going to be such an easy command because it's going to help us do lots faster. We're going to be able to edit. We're going to be able to configure, rather, a bunch of ports at the same time. But right now we're just going to do 2. So fast Ethernet, and that is going to be number 1-2. We're doing 1 and 2. Okay. So it says it wants us to enable port security. So all we do is do switch port security, enter, and that's going to give us some points straight away. Alright, next it says set the maximum so that only one device can access the fast Ethernet ports 1 and 2 at a time. So we do, again, switch port security, max, let's just see that max 1. Okay. Now it says that we want to secure the port so that the MAC addresses of a device is dynamically learned and added to the running configuration. Now they're giving you a hint right there. You want them dynamically learned and added to the running configuration file. So if you statically add a MAC address, which you could do with these commands, it would be added to the running configuration file. But they're not dynamically learned, they're statically learned. You can also enable dynamic learning, which would just add them to the MAC routing table, but it wouldn't add it to the running configuration. The only one that does that is sticky. So MAC address sticky. So switch port security, MAC address sticky. All these commands are going to start with switch port security. Okay, so now it says I think I forgot to do something here. Set the violation so that the Ethernet ports 1 and 2 are not disabled when a violation occurs. By default, they are. But packets are dropped from an unknown source. So that's going to be the restrict. So we're going to press our up arrow, back down, and then we're going to say violation, and then we're going to say restrict. Okay, should get some more points. And it says disable all the remaining unused ports. So we're going to use our awesome cheat again. Interface range, and we're going to say F03 because that's the next one, to all the way up to 24 because that's a 24 port switch. Now watch this, comma, because there's also some gigabit ports. So we're going to say G for gigabit. I like to abbreviate, it's fast. 0/1 to 2 because there's only 2 of those ports. Enter. Now again, we're getting in that range, so we're going to be able to do all of these at once. Isn't this so easy? Shutdown. Bam! Look at that. Got all the way up to 86 points on that baby. Okay. Now we have to add these MAC addresses into the routing table and the running configuration file and all that. So once we do that, we'll get some more points. So we're going to close that down. Grab PC1, desktop, command prompt, and let's ping. We're going to ping PC2. Okay, look at that. Just jumped up to 100 points because we added those in there. That sticky command worked. Okay, now it says right here, it says we need to attach the rogue laptop to one of the other device or one of the other ports on that switch. So whatever port you want to use, port 3, whatever. See how they're red? That's because it's down. It's administratively down. So we're going to open up number 1, and let's say interface F03. Okay, we're going to change over to that one we have, and we're going to say no shutdown. All right, now notice we lost a point. Okay, so that line is up and going. So as this is initializing, we're just going to have to wait. And we can read ahead a little bit here in our what we're supposed to be doing. So we're going to enable that port after verification. Just want to ping those guys. So once this guy's up and running, we're going to ping it. Ping one of the other devices. Let's do PCA. Wow, look at that. It's working. It's because we didn't set any of those security parameters, and that's okay. So it did work. Now let's turn this off again. Shut down. Okay, notice it went down again. So let's disable this. Let's get rid of that. And it says to disconnect PC2 here, PC2, and attach it to the rogue laptop. So it's just like a bad guy's getting into your business, right? And he's just trying to steal some information. Okay, so once we did that, verify the rogue laptop is unable to ping number 1. So we can do that. Look, it's not pinging. It must be working. Well, actually, it just hasn't initialized yet, so give it another 5 seconds or so. Wait, wait, wait. Okay, now it should work. Or it should work to not work. Okay, it says that requests are still timing out when we're on there. What's going on? Did we do something wrong? No, we did not. What's going on then? Well, let's pull up some of the security parameters and I'll show you. Exit, exit, show port security. And we have to designate which interface we want to look at. And we're going to say interface F02 because that's the one that the rogue laptop's on. Okay, now what are we seeing here? It says that for the port security, it is enabled. Okay, so that's good. Port status is securely up. It's working, but it's secure, and that's good. Port status, security up. Violation mode. So what did we tell it to do when a violation occurs? Restrict the access, and then it send a log or increment the security violation count. So these two are how long do you want this to be like this? Because you can set timers, and pretty much it's going to stay like this forever. Secure static addressing aging, it's been disabled. Maximum MAC addresses that are allowed to be used on this port is 1, and we set that up. Now, how many MAC addresses does it know about? It knows about 1 because we pinged through it and it picked it up with that sticky command and stuck it right in the running configuration. Now, the configured MAC addresses is 0, of course, because we did not statically type a MAC address in. Sticky, it's got 1, and if it was dynamic, it would just say total MAC address is 1, and both of these would be 0. Now, what was the MAC address that it learned about? Well, it's right there, PC2. Now, when the rogue PC or the rogue laptop tried to use this port, this interface, it wasn't allowed to because that rogue laptop's MAC address did not match the one that was in the file. Now, what happened? The port started sending error messages, or actually it started incrementing the security violation counter right here, saying, whoa, look what's going on. So let's put this one back to the way it should be. Now we're just going to answer one last question, and it's kind of a big duh for you right now, but why is PC2 able to ping PC1 but the rogue laptop is not? We kind of answered that because the only person who's allowed to use that port is the guy with this MAC address, and the rogue laptop doesn't have that one. So anyway, that's the end of the packet tracer. Good job, guys. You learned some stuff today, and I'm sure it was worth all those ads you had to sit through. You guys have a great day. Thank you very much for watching. Please comment below and subscribe. And if you have any questions, I'll do my best to get them answered. Talk to you guys later. Peace.